Okay. 5 on both. That's not a problem. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. Trim again. Alright. Almost done. Here we go. And now we begin. Hello, I'm Wise Mumir. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. When we last left off, we were heading back to the courtroom. October 19th, 9:42 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Oh. Is stream live? Is stream going? Okay, there we go. That's an improvement. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 4. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Well, fuck. Will the witness state his name and profession? rude can you get? You don't know me. The director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob. Raffle. Yuck. Yuck. Salmonella. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Weren't you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix? Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure that no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. I just want to check with text on screen. Not in the way, but definitely behind me. Yep, that's my desk. I want the other one. Okay. Good thing I checked. The day of murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Okay, there we go, that's better. Okay, so we need to press everything here, which we shall do. Is that when you always come into work?
Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day, frowny face.
Tell us more about that.
During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through.
Were you now? In the employee area?
Oh, that's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh, yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, though. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
Oh, I walked in, when the disease is on the stand. I'll come back later. Okay, I do need to move chat a little bit. Can you send another message, Moo? I want to make sure that nothing is blocking stuff. Wait, what? Yeah, I've got chat on the screen now. You are in text box, but yes, I'm moving you around slightly so that you're visible on the screen, but not blocking anything important. Okay. I believe that'll do.
She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four.
I can't help but notice I am blocked. Oh wait, no, I was blocking the UI intentionally, right. Okay, never mind. The magically moving desk. Flying desk. Yes, Moo. Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. Fuss the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Ruffs.
Rofs. Rolling on the floor. Starving? What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone stiff T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak. Yeah, no steak. At least. Can you believe it?
Well, Moo, can you believe no steak at all? I am sorry for that joke. That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something seem odd about that to you? It is contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
What do you want? What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No. Good call. I was, embarrassed. So I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Please don't lick your lips like that, sir. I'll fucking creep you. A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. So I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
I am not voicing the drool sound effect. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I am still trying to nail the voice for him, because I am going for that kind of sleazy Ifumi Yamada voice. Danganronpa in that vein. I'll press on that one a bit more. The swine of a man voice, yeah. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, their scripts jokes of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. Knowing this guy, there's one of two ways that the scripts are not child-friendly. I'm going to choose too violent over the other one. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunately, the other one is much more likely. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting.
During the meeting? During the meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
You didn't take a single break?
Well... yeah, not a one.
What? What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. I almost read that as contracted yourself, which... given this man, I would believe he'd contracted salmonella. Why would someone choose not to press harder? I don't know, maybe they're learning the game still somehow? Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops. Ruffle.
Well... Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify. Yeah, that's what I do when I say when I'm caught in a lie. Sweating and screaming and obvious guiltiness while saying raffle. Okay, I am going to move the chat box again. Ever so slightly. Because the "and" there got cut off. We. I mean, if I can entertain you this much just by moving my UI around, that's great. I call on the witness to testify to the court about the break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth's laughing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that first acronym is supposed to be. For what it's worth. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Raffle. Raffle. Raffle.
Yeah. I peeked the mic there trying to do the voice.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 and base 10.
You keep saying Raffle. I do not think it means whatever you think it means. Thank you, Moon. I mean, he also said Roffs before, which does not make any sense whatsoever. But also, yeah, this game was translated by people who probably weren't as familiar with internet slang. Or perhaps that's the joke. One of the two. Only 13 and base 10. Ugh. Or base 12. One of the two, I didn't read. And you blame me for not reading with this creep of a man.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio One.
Hello? Sure, stop laughing out loud, please.
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
Games? Well, the way I'm playing this game has become a sound effect. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin cross-examination. Your Honor, you probably need the steak cut up super small so you can chew it without problems. Okay, took a break. 15 minutes. By the way, I hope you enjoy that if I sent you in Discord DMs. Oh, hold on, now I've got to check. I do love that, yeah. I think I need to press this statement. I have to say, you look like a... God, why do you have to have that animation sticking out your tongue? Yeah. Because animations really drive home how creepy it is. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food.
Well, Phoenix? That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. Okay, all we've got to do is prove he could have been there in the amount of time. Okay. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, the Vasquez's plate.
E. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Why is that? Okay. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was around 2:30 until 2:45.
2:30. A dentist's favorite time. I mean, that's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. No, Phoenix, I think we're on the wrong track. He was killed at 2:30, so a dentist did it. Totally. I guess it's possible, time-wise. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right, the other one was Diva's.
Right. Get all that. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to the studio? The trailer itself was the murderer. That Tom Fox emote does not appear very visible over the judge's desk. Good to know. Ah, yes, I called the Quagsire to the stand. The Quagsire's the witness. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone went from the trailer to Studio 1. No, it was impossible. I don't want to write off so many impossible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. That's not going to stop you, Phoenix. Or anyone else in this damn series. Claiming the impossible is just the norm around here. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. The impossible is possible, all you have to do is hold it. No, all you have to do is defend an orca. But at least you had... But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. I had at least an inkling. Woo me. What do you mean, Mr. Exel? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey ahead barred the way. Mrs. Monkey? What? I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Yeah, it is. Did Salmonella give you the wrong... He did, didn't he? Goddamn him. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several people and several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, they therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Seal Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Oh boy, directly from Salmonella to Cody Hackins. Order? I will have order. I call my witness, the substitute. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But, Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. You have no chance. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Jail? Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. Be great. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere. And Maya. Hero to children and Maya everywhere. After all. Be the be the lion man you were meant to be. You... Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. And Maya. Let's do it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Do this for the children. Now time to yell at a child. I mean, never said it was, and never said Maya, or, whoops. Keep doing that. Never said Mia was consistent with her advice. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, Perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Right, he's standing on donuts. The poor donuts. I think the point was the donut box is empty. Witness.
What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can... What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgewood, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You're one to talk, Phoenix. You were present, you were at the Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, cops? Want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Good grief. So, both of them took offense to that immediately, and the text went by too fast to read. Fun. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly prohibited. Not prohibited. Forbidden in this court. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost. Phoenix, you have lost a bargaining opportunity with this kid before. AKA, we didn't have budget/time to make more sprites without it.
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Cody's camera. A digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. I mean, there is that possibility, Moo, and there's also the fact that this case was kind of written with the intent of having the camera and its pictures as evidence. So it might be more an excuse to make sure that you can get those into evidence. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the murder. On the day of the incident. Witness's account. I mean, camera evidence, I get, but his sword on his back. You know, you complain about that, but it gets so much worse when prosecutors have weapons on them. You will see the second case, or the second game, and it's wild. It is wild what Francisco von Karma is allowed to get away with. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me. I was going for the studio, but I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. How? If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I mean, to be fair, the only adults you've seen in here are Edgeworth, the judge, April May, Winston Payne, who is pathetic, Red White, and Mr. Sawyer. So, not a good track record for the adults in this courtroom. If you had your camera. But didn't you just tell us you take it everywhere? Objection! Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't hide in here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. As a reminder, this is set in 2016. It's a filmless camera. The judge not knowing what a digital camera is, I can kind of understand. Phoenix explaining that it's a new type of camera is real weird given when this is supposed to be set. I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your own camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Fun fact, when I was a babu, my parents gave me a camera with no film in it on vacations. And then when it came to develop photos, parents... that disappeared. I will read from the chat. Parents would duplicate some of theirs and said I took them. That's an interesting fact, man. Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a child. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney, no one should lie in court. Nice dig at Edgeworth there. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? Got a problem with that?
Oh, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Well, why would I use it? I was busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The stupid samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The steel samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. The judge does not understand the fanboy. Right, you had your camera, couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Hold it!
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the steel samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and a samurai stop, and a samurai slap. Something like that.
Still being vague about this.
What?
Don't give me that look, Pops. We're going to choose how to play this in 5 minutes when we get back from the parade. So, in that time, get up, get water, get food, everything you need to do, and we will be back shortly. And we're back. Okay. So, we're going to press him harder. Cody. What?
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
You missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix? I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Okay. Well, I don't lose any points for that, thank goodness. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? Got a thing for picking on the little kids? Pressing, not picking. Phoenix, you've made it sound worse. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Part of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? He sure is being silent. Got a dead air from him. Yeah?
Well, Phoenix? I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor? The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyway.
Hold it!
Pops?
Yeah? I told you, Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Geezer? I'm Mr. Asian, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. Love that response, Moo. I'm a dad?
That's what I hate about grown-ups. They're also self-conscious.
Smart kid. Okay, off with the kid gloves.
Testify, witness, testify. Types.
And then Cody makes a Scrooge your mom joke. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hold it!
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange?
Moving strangely.
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Hold it!
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has so many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
Hold it!
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep.
Hold it!
And that's all?
Yeah. I told you, I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Well, wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. That's bull.
Objection!
Cody? What? And every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. That's right, Phoenix. Mix the bad news with the, a compliment. Huh? Oh. Right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Was that? I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Right, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day? Order! Mister! An explanation. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. But, Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes? I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. He did it. Arrest the kid. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Because the Steel Samurai didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. The Seal Samurai, on the other hand, we have no clue. Your hero sucks. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. Never loses to anyone. Ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photo. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could have been defeated. And so what you thought was the nail in the coffin was actually the defibrillator there. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order? I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody Hackett. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. No, you. Thank you, Moon. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's all this about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the steel samurai in this photo. You're saying that the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. He obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. She had arrived at the guard station at 1. She didn't see Hammer. Mr. Hammer left the employee area after all. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I can take a wild guess.
I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So, it was a different person inside the suit? Cops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a digital photo on my camera.
What? Show us. Quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No!
Here. This is it.
That's 2. Whoa, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I call BS.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix?
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
Well, what?
Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. They're at Studio 4! Damn it! I should have known! Press every button except the correct one. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's Hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Alternatively, the storm rotated the sign. Studio 7. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's all this about? Please explain, so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Oh, here's the studio guide map. Body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Go to judge where the murder took place. Clearly, it was over here in the employee area. Now, here, at Studio 2. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. In this very courtroom. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. The reason it took place there is the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The studio of the crime was Scene 2. What? Words jumbled up in wrong order. Because dumb. The person the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. This is Sparta. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? I believe I have proof. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. The EP pills, yes. I think I'm right now. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. And this is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon napping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Let's fingerprint the body. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Tony Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. X. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Back in the Fin Lobby, number 1. Phew! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding.
Now, Mr. Powers,
We have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
right, thanks.
To be continued immediately. So, we got the autosave. I'm gonna do a manual save just cuz. And we open back at the office. That was a close one, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
But, Maya,
So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Nice, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. We're going to talk to Powers.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Boom, boom, boom. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it back up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors.
Can you tell me anything more about Mr. Manila?
He used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella, for better or worse. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day.
right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. He was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Oh, let's head over to the studio as we've done everything we can there. Oh, hi, old bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her card's down. Yep. Yeah. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You die. Phew, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she's always getting her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her. So, sorry.
Can I ask you something about Mr. Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's a soft pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh?
Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. Phoenix dancing around it, dancing around the topic so he doesn't have to explain to Maya. And nowadays we have Step On Me Sims. You're saying that's not what he is? About Mr. Hammer. Well, they didn't have the term then. Huh? You've got a fair point, Moo.
I heard what you said today, oh cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You'd drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget it.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay. So, we're going to need to find proof before we confront her. Because she's going to, And she's basically furious with us because she is not powers. She is a hammer fangirl, and that's a problem. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can see them film later. I guess. Head raiding with a party of 4, just as the stream's about to end. How did the rando go today? This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Questionably at times. I have infinite master balls. Thank you, thank you for the raid, Tet. I am glad you've got the, Pokeball glitch going for you. And also that happened. That's great. That's wonderful. And as Moo said, hi Tet and friends. I am Wise Mimir. For anyone raiding in with Tet who isn't aware, I'm Wise Mimir. I'm a variety streamer. We're doing Ace Attorney today. And we're still on case 3. Just opened the chest with 2 Master Bulbs and started laughing so much. I figured it was a good place to end stream. That's good. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around? No touching, pal. Eek. Oh, well, sorry, pal. You're gonna go get food, hope stream continues to go well. Well, thanks for the well wishes, Ted. Enjoy food. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Well, I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay, how's the investigation going? How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should just pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Edgeworth, though. Yeah, how's Edgeworth doing? I'm worried about him. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim in Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pills added to the court record. Okay. So, with that, we can now move back to the main gate. Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Okay. She's got nothing to say about that. Okay. So just to confirm, it looks like Will Powers was drunk. I'm gonna go back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information today, Detective.
Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kinda impressed at today's trial, too. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it had been anyone but you up there, Powers would be done for by now. Detective, about that bottle. Oh, that. Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed that on my first swipe for evidence. Don't know how I can apologize to Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh. Okay. That's all we can do here. Penny is in here.
Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? No!
Okay, so we have hit the 2-hour mark. We are stopping here. we have Miss Nichols to talk to, and we need to ask her multiple questions the next time we do this. I mean, that call was probably made as soon as the idea of a cast member cast members killed one another came to be, girl. Yeah, almost certainly. So, we are done for today. We will be doing... Let's see, checking the schedule again. Tomorrow, we have Fire Emblem. Friday, we have more Google Translated Emerald. And Saturday, I'm off. Sunday, we might be doing even more Google Translated Emerald.